Téléchargez l'application Alexa et suivez les instructions.
Ah oui.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle, I don't speak French.
Je suis une baguette.
You're a baguette?
Mm-hmm. Eat me!
Thank you, Pugsley Adams.
Hi guys, it's Saturday. Welcome back to the den. So this week we decided that we are going to test out the Amazon Echo versus the Google Home Mini. Well, Google Home Nest. They've rebranded it.
Yeah, whatever they're calling it, Nest Mini.
So we've been avid users of the Google Home Mini or the Google Nest Mini. I keep saying it the Home.
Yeah,
it's literally just been rebranded.
You'll probably just hear us call it the Google Home Mini.
Yeah. So there was an offer, and this is not a sponsored video, just heads up, not sponsored in any way. If you do want to sponsor a video, let us know. So there's an offer going around in Canada right now for Sirius XM radio, and you get 3 months free plus an Amazon Echo, and then you have to have it for 6 months afterwards. So 6 months at $8 a piece, like for 9 months plus an Amazon Echo, it's worth the what, $60. So we signed up, got our Amazon Echo. Not without a bit of a nightmare though.
Yeah, he had to harass them until they finally broke down and sent him the information on how to get it.
Yeah, it was a little obnoxious, but we got it, it's here, and we are ready to unbox it. So, like I said, we're avid users of the Google Home Mini or the Nest Mini, and we have one in our kitchen and one in our living room. We've done videos on it before.
Trivia games and...
Yeah, and actually we do want to mention that there was a trivia game in June. The song quiz, they had a Pride selection, and we went to film a video for that, and they had literally taken that Pride playlist off. So maybe if they redo it next year, then we'll see about filming one next Pride. But for now, we are going to look at the Echo versus the Home Mini. So honestly, I gotta say that first impressions, I kind of like the Echo a little bit better. There are things called skills that you can download for the Echo, and they're just custom built apps for the Echo that are voice controlled that people have created. Like there's one called the Shade button, and you tell the Amazon Echo that you call Shade, and it plays the Shade sound from RuPaul's Drag Race. So I've went ahead and pre-set that up through the app itself. So I'm pretty excited, looking forward to this. There's a lot more games, a lot more fun to be had with this. Now, right away, this is so much heavier. This has got to be at least like twice the weight of the Google Home. So it definitely feels a lot more substantial. And if you're a Canadian watching this is fantastic because it looks just like a hockey puck. Score one for Phil.
Moving right along.
First impressions, this is all touch display, so the lights are embedded in it, whereas this has actual tactile buttons, which I kind of like, and it actually has an audio import, so that is pretty cool. Import, output, input, something. You put something in there, it does something. I don't know. So it's the same size, roughly, the same color. It's pretty comparable, I would say. So Ken is going to be setting it up using his phone.
Yeah.
So if you guys do have a Google Home Mini or Google Nest Mini or a Amazon Echo, let us know in the comments below which one you prefer.
Hello. Your device is ready for setup. Just download the Alexa app and follow the instructions. Bonjour. Votre appareil est prêt pour la configuration. Téléchargez l'application Alexa et suivez les instructions.
Ah oui.
2 hours later.
This device is ready for setup. Just install the Alexa app and follow the instructions.
Yeah, it did that. Saying that your device is offline. Yeah, it says device must be online. I don't know how to do it.
A few minutes later.
So far, I'm not very impressed with their setup. With Google Home, it literally takes you through screen by screen and tells you exactly how to do things. With this, it didn't do that. It just had me set up the app, and then I had to actually go into the settings and search for this dot and add it and connect it to the network. And like I had to go and do all that stuff
Not as user-friendly.
instead of it doing it for me like it did with the
So if you're not very good with technology, right off the get-go, we would say what? Google Home Mini? A lot more user-friendly?
yeah, and then I had to actually put in the Wi-Fi password for this to connect, whereas with this one, it just synced with my phone. Yeah, it's trying to connect as we speak.
Thousands of tears later.
That took longer than it should have.
Your echo is ready.
What's the weather like outside?
In St. Catharines, there's a heat warning in effect until Sunday, July 26th, 7:07 a.m. The current weather is 28 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect mostly clear skies, with a low of 19 degrees.
What's the weather like outside?
Currently in St. Catharines, it's 86 and partly cloudy. The forecast tonight is for a high of 84 and a low of 69 and partly cloudy. There is currently a heat warning in effect.
Based on that, so far, the setup was easier on the Google Nest. I like the way that it read that off better. Now, we're not necessarily going to go into every aspect of these speakers because we'd literally be here all day, but just kind of observations that we've had in the short time between setting it up. And maybe I'll give this a little credit because, you know, the setup was a pain in the butt, but after that, it works just as well as this does. So far, this seems a little more, the Google one seems a little more cohesive than the Echo, but I've also been used to having the Google Home.
Yeah. The one thing that I do have to notice, though, is when we talked about getting it, we had discussed putting it in the bedroom. Now, it has a constant flashing green light, I'm sure you can see. And yeah, that's not going to work because Ken's the kind of person that needs complete pitch black in order to be able to sleep, and that is going to keep him awake.
Complete pitch black, but I don't want bright LEDs all the time in the bedroom.
Yeah. Play music.
Here's a station you might like. Classic hits on Amazon Music.
Play Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Okay, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
I don't like
Here it
that
is on
pause.
Google Play Music.
I almost said the Beach Boys. I was like, oh!
So after listening, and I'm sorry we had to mute that out or edit that out because copyright. We played Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles on both devices. They both sounded good.
Oh, absolutely.
The
Great sound on both.
Echo, in comparison, seems like it's lacking a little bit of depth.
Yeah. Yeah.
The percussion on this was very pronounced, and there was a little bit more of a richer tone to the bass. This one just sounded good, but
It
in
sounded-
comparison, it sounded a little more flat.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounded more like a high-end speaker, whereas this sounded more like a boombox kind of stereo. Like,
Yeah.
would be good for listening to pop music, something bassy and boomy, but not something with a lot of range like
Yeah.
the Beatles. So, play song quiz.
Welcome to Song Quiz. How many people want to play Song Quiz?
2.
Choose a pop music decade.
80s. So far
Starting
it sounds a
your
lot
80s
like
game.
the
I'll
Google
play
one.
7. Say
It's
repeat.
the same game.
Player 1.
Yeah.
Question 1 of 7. For 10 points.
2 Hearts by Phil Collins. Yeah, it's the
Kaboom.
exact same game.
You got the title and artist for 10 points plus an extra 10
except
bonus points.
the Google one
Your
plays
score is
more
20.
music in the background while
Player
the
2.
announcer's talking.
Question 1 for 10 points.
Who sings this?
I can never remember.
Ghostbusters theme.
You got the title for 10 points. The song was Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr.
Ray Parker.
Your score is 10.
Did you know you can unlock 500 more songs in Song Quiz simply by linking your Amazon account? Grab your phone, go to linksongquiz.com and
That's
click link
different.
account to
Yeah.
unlock more music today.
That's different. I wish they had done that with the Google Home Mini. Play song quiz.
Getting Song Quiz.
Welcome back to Song Quiz. How many people want to play Song Quiz?
2.
Choose a pop music decade.
80s.
Starting your 80s game. Player 1, question 1, for 10 points.
Say by Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
Righteous. You got the title and artist for 10 points plus an extra 10
It has a little
bonus
bit more
points.
personality too.
Your score is 20. Player 2, question 1, for 10 points.
9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
You got the artist for 10 points. The song was 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Your score is 10.
Literally
Player-
what he said.
So that's one thing that we have an issue with all the time on the Google Home that I'm
It's not
hoping
all the time.
it happens a lot with me for some reason. I don't know
Maybe
whether I
it's
don't enunciate or whether
your
I mumble or.
Canadian accent.
Hey Google. See?
I'm sorry about it, eh?
Don't worry about it.
Self-destruct.
Self-destructing in 3, 2, 1. Actually, I think I'll stick around.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, select, start.
Super Alexa mode activated. Starting reactors online. Enabling advanced systems online. Raising dongers. Error. Dongers missing. Aborting.
I call shade.
That worked. So yeah, kind of torn. I don't know.
First impressions, I know that we've had this one longer, but it seems, at least to me, I've never had a problem with it not identifying what I said.
I want to try one thing. Meow.
This is a cat.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Meow.
Talk like Pikachu.
Pikachu is here now. Pikachu can understand what you say. What's your name?
Pikachu!
It's saying, I'm Pikachu. Nice to meet you, Pikachu.
Pikachu?
Why don't you try speaking to Pikachu?
Hi, Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Who's your favorite Pokemon, Pikachu?
Pikachu!
Goodbye, Pikachu. Is he crying?
Stop.
It has been stopped.
So yeah, Alexa can definitely be a lot more annoying, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna have to do some deeper dives, but on like first impression, I'm still kind of favoring the Google Nest Mini over the
Now,
Dot.
same with me. There is one other thing that I want to test out that I was told that Alexa can do that Google can't, that I'm really curious about, so let me check this out. What time is it?
The time is 7:08 p.m.
That's fucking creepy.
What time is it?
The time is 7:08 p.m.
So it differentiates. This doesn't do that, but honestly, with how creepy that sounded, I'm alright with that.
See, I thought initially that that would be cool, that you could whisper to it if you want to know the time and then I wouldn't wake you up. But that's fucking creepy. You would probably wake up and go, what the fuck was that? Who was that? That was a little creepy.
Yeah.
Oh. Tell me a dad joke.
Your dad is so handsome. His stunt double is Denzel Washington.
How was that funny?
Tell me a dad joke.
What do you call someone who points out the obvious? Someone who points out the obvious.
I mean, that was my level of dad joke,
Yeah.
so there's that.
Yeah, so the one thing I've noticed with this is that with the Home Mini, this stuff's already built in. Like, you can like just say stuff with it, to it, converse, and try to find the secret stuff that's built in. With Alexa, it does all this cool stuff, but you have to download it and install it, like a Google Chrome
Yeah.
extension or like an app for your phone type of deal. Like you have to download it and install it before it does all that cool stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to play around with it for the next couple hours and probably annoy the absolute piss out of Ken. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see everything that it can do, so I'm going to check that out. So I think that's going to do it for us this week. If you guys have a Google Home Mini or an Amazon Echo, let us know in the comments below which one you prefer. And we got something else that we're going to be filming a video, so this will be coming in the next couple weeks. We bought that As Seen on TV stuff from way back in the 80s that they keep telling everybody is new. New finish. So Ken drives a 96 Toyota Corolla, and that thing is a beast. It's gotten back and forth between Niagara and Cincinnati several times.
Yeah, so if you'd like to see me polish a turd.
So yeah, we wanted to test that out and see how well that would work on 1996 Toyota Corolla, because we spent hours on YouTube trying to find videos and we couldn't find any good comparison videos, so we thought we'll order it, we'll try it, we'll see how it does, and worst comes to worst, we may have a semi-nicer looking car.
Yep.
So that will be coming in the next couple weeks, and yeah, so we will see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Play Goodbye to You by Avril Lavigne.
Alright, Goodbye by Avril Lavigne. Playing on Google.
I think you're clever.
I know I am.